Welcome back to the PBS Brakes YouTube channel. Today we're in Wellingborough near Northampton at Ben Sharpe Racing. And with Ben now. Ben, can you please tell us a little bit about BSR Racing?
Yeah, so we've been going for about two and a half years now. We just basically set up the company off the back of racing the Civic Cup ourselves. Obviously, we raced against yourself back in 2015, 2016.
Yeah, it's quite funny really. So we racing, main season was 2016, wasn't it? I started in 2014 and then 15, 16. Like 4 different people who raced all together in Civic Cup. So it's me. Obviously, I started PBS Brakes. Ben started his company. David Buki we raced with as well in 1600s. He started Kinetic Motorsport.
Class A is still to be decided. That's for the 1.6 litre cars. And coming into this weekend, just 4 points separating David Buki, Chris Coomer and Ben Sharpe.
Rob Baker, who started Area Motorsport, is obviously big into TCR and runs all different kinds of cars now. So if you do end up starting a hobby that is far too expensive for you, like we've done, then you just need to start a business to pay for it. And here we are today.
Yeah, you know, it gets out of hand pretty quickly.
Yeah. So what sort of stuff are you specialising in, or what do you do? Do you do club level to top end? What's your sort of thing?
So
give us a little bit about your background before you started the business as well.
Yeah, so obviously I've done 15 years of high professional level motorsport, from running GT cars, single seaters. You know, I worked for high-tech.
Worked for someone doing that.
Yeah, worked for other people as a self-employed contractor and full-time for different people.
Yep.
So I was a high-tech GP. I did the W Series with them, some Formula 3 testing, other stuff. Worked with Project One, which was a World Endurance Championship team. I was part of Nissan for the Nissan GT3 program and GT1 programs for probably 5 years in total.
Yeah,
with 2 different teams.
And then you did a bit of Porsche and started your own company. Then
yeah, so that's when I done the Nissan stuff first, and then after that went on to do the Porsche stuff. Done that for 3-4 seasons with Project One. I went to Le Mans for 3 or 4 times, and just
earned your stripes.
Yeah, earned our stripes, and then obviously in the meantime, whenever I had a weekend off, I was playing with Civics in the background.
Yeah.
Obviously I had my own race car, so we decided we'd hire that one out, start a business off it.
And you got 2 now?
Yeah, we left them over winter and then another one's appeared, so I don't know what they've been up to.
Yeah.
And then, obviously got lots of project cars, so obviously like for instance your EG.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. And then this, on the ramp, we got the pads, we brought some pads for that, so that's Lincoln Code TCR that Stuart Lyons is racing this weekend, is it?
Yep, so Stuart's racing. Yeah, so we've got that. Stuart's
the promoter of TCR UK.
Yeah.
And we've got some pads to go in that, and we'll have a look around that. Should we have a look at that?
Yeah, so have a look around this. It's a proper bit of kit, this.
So, tell us a little bit about this. So, you can see it runs all in shocks, AP, which a lot of the TCR cars have either got AP or Alcons are on the new Coopers. 2 litre turbo, charged engine as the spec is for TCR. What gearbox does this one run?
So this got an X-Track sequential gearbox in, probably one of the better gearboxes you can ever buy.
So does the Hyundai run X-Track as well?
I don't know off the top of my head, I'm afraid.
No, the Coopers now run SADF, don't they? Yes. I think the Hyundais does as well.
Yeah,
so
I know the Cooper that we look has got a SADF box.
Yeah. So
I haven't actually been
seems to be the 2 that they run. So all TCR cars have got to be 2 litre turbocharged, then they run a BOP, what they call balance of performance. So one car's outperforming, they'll put a number of highly skilled drivers and some of a lower level in to get a performance, and then they try and equal it up. And they do a pretty good job of it, don't they, across the UK and worldwide? Yeah,
no, I agree. This was one of the cars that was probably one of the most heavily bopped cars when it first came in.
Yeah.
I think they then went away and made an Evo package to try and get around some of the things and get it back up to pace. But I think they've won the World Championship 3 times.
A Lincoln car. What is this car? This shape of car sold in the UK or not? Or is it European, more of a European?
No, I think they are sold out in Europe. Obviously, they're a massive brand in China.
Yeah. So this is Volvo.
Volvo.
All the Polestar, all that sort of thing.
Yeah. So
things we've never heard of.
Yeah, pretty much. But Polestar obviously heavily involved I think, with this car when it first came out. Lucky for us, one group who are mainly in charge of this now are literally 2 miles down the road in Sywell.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
So very handy when we want to pick up parts. I can just do that on the way into work.
Any features on this that you're really impressed with, different to other stuff? Because we don't get to see these quite a lot, do we? Same as
no, so it's very different. The roll bar is an impressive bit of kit, and it runs some very different settings to a lot of the other TCR cars. Right. Obviously, I'm not allowed to get too much into that because they'll get all upset with me.
NDAs everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But it's yeah, the roll bar is very impressive. All the setup of how it all works. Right. So much so that we have to disconnect it just to move the thing around. Right. Okay. So it's
quite active then, sort of.
Yeah, it's a very trick bit of kit. So
then standard silhouette and wing and aero like they all seem to have.
Yeah, very standard. Obviously inside very similar to most of the other cars. Yeah. Obviously, dry brake fuel tank. Obviously a proper nice bit of cage in there as well. Yeah. Hydraulic handbrakes. Everything you need, but only the bare minimum that you need to do a sprint race. So it carries nothing extra.
Nice bit of kit.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll let you get the pads on this. Welcome to Donington Park. It's the first round of TCR UK and the first round of Civic Cup. It's in. Ben's getting the Lincoln colour ready for Stuart Lyons, TCR UK promoter. He's driving that this weekend. And also he's running a Cooper for Mark Smith. They're in motorsport, who we work closely with. They've got Steve and Sam Laidlaw quite early on in the year this year, the first round. So good to see what happens and see how we get on. Well, what an amazing meeting. Absolutely fantastic. Some great racing, loads of drama, you know what I mean? 3 of them starting from the pit lane in the last race. Absolutely amazing. Civic Cup, wheel-to-wheel racing as always. Brilliant racing. Yeah, what a cracking meeting. Can't wait for the next one on with the British GTs back in 2 weeks, so looking forward to that. So anyway, like and subscribe, and we'll keep these videos coming for you guys. Thanks very much.